Hello, YouTube creators. Well, I got a lot to talk about. I have failed on this crochet along. So stay tuned and watch for everything that's happened. Hey YouTube creators, my name is Francie from Created by Francie, and in November I wanted to try and do this crochet along winter wonderland, and I thought it would be fun and all these things, and it was just something I could not keep up with. So I had to travel and leave November 7th. I'm still traveling. I'm still not home yet. As you can tell, I'm in a hotel. And so because of that, it has made this very difficult. So I did bring some yarn for one of them. I knew was coming, the gingerbread monster. But then I had to get that done. But then there was also the reindeer that came out, and I didn't have the yarn for that. And then there was the seal that just came out yesterday, and I didn't have the yarn for that, but I'm just trying to use up the yarn that I brought for the mouse. This has been crazy. I really don't know, even being home, I don't know if I could keep up with this because I do work full-time, and I really have my full-time job and 2 little part-time jobs. So I don't have much spare time. Now, I think in my head, I wish I did. I wish I did, and I wish I had time to do all these things. But in reality, it's just not there. And I was also trying to crochet some things for my nieces. So let me show you those, and then we'll get back to where I am with the crochet along. So I found out one of my nieces likes Eevee, one of the Pokemons. So I looked up some patterns and I did this one. This was actually a snuggler, but I went ahead and stuffed the middle. The tail is so huge. It just flops around, but I didn't really have a chance to give it to her because the night we were going to go over to see her last night, her and her sisters, it started storming really bad, and I had been sick all day, and so I didn't want to go and be around 3 young children. I had some stomach something. At first I thought maybe it was something I ate, but I don't know. So I don't know what it was because I didn't eat all day yesterday. Today I finally tried to eat around 4, and yeah, my body does not like it. So since I made her that, I have to make something for my other 2 nieces. So I did this. This is from Oaks and Marlowe. So I think it doesn't tell you to sew the tutu on, but I think I'm going to, just to keep it in place. It just has a tie back here, but it just keeps sliding down. So I want it stuck in place. So we won't have to worry about that. And then the youngest one, I made this little snuggler mermaid. So those are 3 things I was trying to get done, as well as try and do this crochet along. So I think the second one was the monster. And I started on that, and I was even making videos. I have videos of everything I was doing too. But I did the 2 arms, and each arm took me about 40 minutes a piece. Okay, so that's another thing. These part 1s are not quick. They're definitely not quick things. So I did get the 2 arms done. And I got the 2 horns, if I can't even find the other one, but I got the 2 horns. All right, 2 horns. But I didn't do the legs. I really thought I had I could do it the next day, but I was off on my days. So I didn't get the 2 legs done. I don't have the pattern because they take it down. So that was that. I didn't get that done. So I failed on that one. Okay, and remember, you're supposed to finish them to get the full pattern. So within 10 days. So I've got to get that mouse done. So the next one was a reindeer. Now, this one I did not have the yarn for. So I wanted to check out Michael's anyway to see what yarn they had. And I didn't really see any. I saw a little bit similar to Joann's brands, but nothing that I could buy like 4 or 5 different colors. I think I needed 4 different colors to do the reindeer. And so it just, I thought I'm not gonna be able to do it. So I like this thin chenille, and I'm going to be making some things, and I'm gonna do videos on that coming up. So I don't wanna really say, but I want this smaller yarn to do it. And so I thought, well, let me see if this yarn has the colors I need. So it had all of them but the dark brown. These are the antlers. So I bought the dark brown and worsted weight, which I don't like working with this. It's very tough and it's very hard on my hands. So I can't say I did a good job on these, but they took me forever. Just the small hook and all of those things, just it's just not nice. So here is, I think, I don't even know what this is. I think the arms, I don't know. But of course the bottom is the worsted weight, and then that chenille, which isn't too bad to crochet with, even though it's small. I think this is one of the legs, and then, oh, it's getting undone. And then you leave the other leg, and then you're gonna put these together and start sewing the body. And then there's a lot of color changes in the body because the front of them is cream. So these patterns are not quick makes. Let's just say that, not for me. These little things took me several hours to do all this. And then the 2 ears. So we have the 2 ears. And then this is the little thing to go around the neck, and it's supposed to have a bell on it. I didn't have yellow to crochet a pretend bell. And you know, I don't have a bell. I think I may have some bells at home. But again, I'm not at home. So I just posted the picture, but she sent it to the rest of the pattern to me anyway. So I do have the rest of the pattern for the reindeer. Oh, did I show you the muzzle? There's a muzzle. Okay, so that's all the little parts. So it's gonna be a little reindeer. Little. So I do have the pattern for that. I'm just afraid, you know, with all the color changes and dealing with the small yarn, it's just gonna take me forever. Okay, so the first one I started was the mouse. So ideally, this mouse should be done, but I did the head. Okay, we've got the head, and then all the pieces that we did before. And tonight, I did the ears. But the problem I had with the ears is that I didn't have the same weight yarn as the gray. So the weight for the ears is above like a 6, where this is a 5. So yeah. But you know, I'm just trying to get it done. But for now, I mean, I think I have it. I guess that's what it's supposed to look like. I'm surprised it doesn't have more of a neck. But anyway, that it goes like that, and then I gotta put the ears on and the hat and the scarf. And I think this will be done. Maybe I'll finish this tonight. I don't know. And then the next pattern posted, so that was the seal. So the seal wasn't that many parts, but it took me forever. So you had the 2, whatever these are, And they were not the same thing because they have to be opposite, right? They have to be mirror images of each other. So it's not the same. And each row is different. So that's another thing, that every row is different. You have to really look at the pattern and make sure you're not messing up. And the same with this. Every row is different. And I'm actually off. I ended with 7 and I'm supposed to have 6. And I'm just like, you know, whatever. I'll figure it out in the next round. So whenever I mess up like that, I just try to fix it to the next round to come up with what I need. And this is all I have of this. So I hope it's enough. And if it's not, I'm not sure if I have another one of these at home. So I really would have liked to have done it in this. I think this is that Elise yarn. It is so soft. I would have loved to do it in this, but this is all I had. I don't know if I have another one. I don't think I bought 2. You should always buy 2 of everything. So hopefully this is enough, because I still have to make the arms and the head. Or if not, hopefully I have another one of these. I think this is Parfait. Parfait Chunky, so I might just have to order another one if I want to finish it. But I may not do that in the 10 days that I have. So I don't know, it's begun, it has turned into being more stressful than enjoyable, because I'm trying to get it done on time, and then I'm sick. I'm still not feeling good. Like I said, I tried to eat today and it's not. So I have to finish my drive home tomorrow, about 6 hours. Then tomorrow night I have a class to teach. So I just get back to life and it doesn't stop. But I wish I just had time to crochet. But anyway, I am going to keep trying, keep up with this, and if it, I don't know. I just keep trying to keep up with it, and I'm sharing it with you, so there we are. So anyway, that's where I am on all of this. Maybe I'll get the mouse together tonight, and I'll be able to post that, and then I get a PDF of the pattern. And then the next one I need to try and get done is the reindeer, but I may be able to finish the seal faster. I say that, but I don't even know. I might run out of the gray yarn, so I don't know. But anyway, and then there's other things I'm working on too. So, and I gave the donkey to my friend. I think I showed you all that earlier. Oh, it's the cutest donkey. And my uncle saw it and he wants one. It is so cute. So I need to try and make him one for Christmas, but I don't know. Of course, I have a week off at Thanksgiving, so that will be nice. So maybe I can get some stuff done during that week. All right, everyone, let me know if you're trying to do this crochet along, because it is not as easy as I thought. I didn't think it was going to be easy. But I should have realized with traveling, there was probably no way I could keep up with it, and just to do what I can. So you don't have to do every pattern, but that's what I was trying to do. But I'm happy with what I've done so far, taking into account the traveling and then getting sick. I haven't been sick in so many years, but here we are. I'm sick. So anyway, I will talk to you in the next video, and let me know if you're doing this crochet along. Thanks for watching.